Nathan, many congratulations. Still top of the Unibet Premier League. Good feeling as we're heading towards normality.
Yeah, great feeling. I don't really know what to say, to be fair. What a grind, I'm knackered, to be fair. It was an awful performance from both players. But I dug deep. I did what I always do and grinded the result out. I did a couple of good moments in the game. I think the 201 might have been in 4 or 5 darts to break him, and then obviously that 161. God knows where that came from. I haven't got a clue. But I was just trying to get some adrenaline going. I was very flat at the start of the game. I managed to get that adrenaline pumping, and I think I played a bit better during the end of the game. But yeah, it wasn't great. But in the context of what's happened tonight, a massive, massive 2 points.
When you were broken to go 4-2 behind, when you watch it back, the look of disgust you were giving yourself at the back of the stage was an absolute picture. At that point, were you thinking, oh, here we go?
I was just thinking, like, oh, what are you doing? Like, in the practice room, I couldn't miss. Me and Dimmy, we were practicing beforehand, and I swear, and obviously he lost. He played well, but we were for some of the stuff we were doing, which was like out of this world. We were practicing so well. And I went on that stage full of confidence, and it just didn't go how I had it planned in my head 5 minutes before I walked on. But yeah, I dug every little ounce of percent of belief and battling spirit that I had to try and grind a result out. And then as soon as I took that 161 out, I give it. Well, to be fair, it's the first time in 2 years I've actually lost my voice during a game of darts, because obviously we haven't got the fans. But I let everything out, and I'm thinking, Mike, come on, he's playing bad here. You're playing bad, but I want it more. And I felt like I wanted that game more. And I got that result. And like I say, in the context of what's going on tonight, I think it's a massive 2 points.
I know you've openly said before that when you're practicing, you watch what's going on the stage. Was there extra pressure being that Michael and Dimitri put on such a good game that you've got to try and follow that?
I said it about 10 minutes before I walked on. About, oh, we've not got much to follow here, have we? under the nine. But nah, listen, it's you guys worry about the averages, that the fans worry about the averages. I don't care. If I average 60 and I win 8-4, which I probably want much more than that tonight. But as long as I win, I don't care. You know, that's the averages are what the fans and the pundits like you guys talk about. But for us guys who are playing in it, we don't really care. We just want to win, and I won, and yeah, just very happy.
Speaking of the fans, you've only got 2 more nights of this. When the PDC announced that there's going to be fans for the back end of the Premier League, I can just imagine the smile on your face.
Well, to be fair, I was somewhere, and my dad texted me saying, "You've got to get us tickets." I'm like, what are you on about? So I rang him, and he went, "Oh yeah, they've announced tickets for the finals, for the final 5 nights." I go, "Never." And he went, "Yeah, honestly." So I'm buzzing. For me, the only thing is I got Michael first night back, and he's exactly like me. So I'm expecting fireworks that night. I'm expecting 2 lost voices and a great night of darts. But yeah, buzzing. You know, we miss them. They make darts. You know, we're doing our best on that stage to try and entertain on telly. But darts is nothing without the fans. And yeah, roll on the next block.
Nathan, congratulations as always, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Nathan. Congrats on the result tonight. Is perhaps the greatest yardstick of experience and technical know-how in the sport is when you start to win ugly? Is that the important factor?
Yeah, definitely. I think I said it in my interview on Sky. James Wade's made a career out of it. You know, if it could be 10 quid behind him, I'd be happy. Darts is tough. We're all so good, and we can all beat each other. But I think what makes it, I'm not going to say it because before you put the headline, but to make a good player to a very good player, he's getting results like I've done tonight. And I've beat the world number 2, last year's world champion, playing under par. And I can only take confidence from that win. It wasn't great, but I've grinded the result out, and I won a massive 2 points.
this Premier League has been interesting because it's seen yourself and Dimmy come to the forefront with Jose and Johnny as well. Are we? And we've seen Gary and Peter not their usual self. And there's not a lot of points between you. Albeit I understand that. But are we ushering in a slightly new generation? You play Dimmy tomorrow night, and suddenly it's a big top of the table clash. It's a whole different feeling.
Listen, me and Dimmy talk about it quite a lot. Now and then we'll have a lot of comments, and 6, 7, 8 years ago, me and Dimmy won the youth tour. Keegan Brown, Josh Payne, trying to think of other lads, but Smithy. You can say Van Geren, but he's just like done what he's done. But us lads were on the youth tour together 6, 7 years ago, and now we're kind of trying to fly the flag for the PDC, and it's amazing for us guys. It's also amazing for the sport of darts, and I think these young lads coming through. It can only mean one thing, and it can only take darts to the next level. And I speak a lot to people when I play golf or go out in a pub, and people think darts is still about the old guys, and they go, "Oh, you don't look like a dart player." Darts is changing. There's a lot of money to be won. Young boys are hungry for it, and I do think there's a turn. And I don't think it'll be long before, as much it'd be hard for the fans missing like your Barneys and your Garys and stuff. I don't think it'll be long before, us young lads are dominating, and that's what you want. You know what I mean? You want progression in sports, and it's exciting. I'm glad to be part of it.
So what you're saying is in 5, 10 years' time that the Sky montages won't be Phil and Ray anymore, or Gary and Michael. It's going to be Nathan versus Dimmy.
That's exactly what I'm saying, pal. Exactly. Well, Michael will be still there though, because he's only 32, isn't he? Believe it or not.
Good stuff, Nathan, and well done tonight. Well done.
Nathan, well done on the win tonight. We saw you at one stage shouting to yourself, "Wake up." Was that born out of like pure frustration, knowing that the game was there for the taking, and Peter wasn't quite at it tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm an adrenaline fueled man. I need adrenaline, and I was full of adrenaline walking on, and then nothing. It just kind of went, and I was so flat in that game, and I took that shot out, and I'm thinking, man, come on, Pete was playing poor. Step up, even 5%. You've got this game, and that's why I screamed at myself. And sometimes you need to tell yourself off, and I told myself off. And then I followed it up with 161 checkout, which God only knows where it came from. But I took it out, gave it big then, and the blood started flowing. The adrenaline was there. And even though it wasn't great, I took control of the game. And taking control of that game got me the 2 points. And yeah, massive win. Massive win.
That's 8 games unbeaten now. Is that a sign of how far you come, that your B game is now stronger and you're able to win when you're not at your best?
Yeah, to be fair, I think that was my C game, to be honest. I think it was probably Peter's U game. It was just a weird, ugly game. I said to him after the game, I think we both knew each other was there for the taking, and we were both trying so hard. But in darts, the harder you try, the worse you get. Just one of them things. And we both knew he was there for the taking. And I just think when push came to shove, I wanted more than him. God's honest truth. I thought I wanted that win. I want to win the Premier League more than Peter Wright wants to win the Premier League. I wanted them 2 points more than Peter Wright wanted them 2 points. And I think that is why I won.
You're 4 points already off last year's tally now. You must feel like you're really within touching distance. Would you be disappointed if you didn't finish top from here?
Nah, I wouldn't say I'd be disappointed. I just want to get in that top 4. I want another bite of that cherry to win the Premier League. Listen, if they come top, we could all do with an extra 25 Gs. But listen, for me, the most priority is just getting that top 4, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Getting that top 4, give myself a fighting chance to lift that trophy, and I'm in a very good position.
Nathan, thanks very much. Well done tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, well done, Nathan. They say games like that, winning dirty, are way more beneficial to a player's development. Do you agree with that? Would you say maybe 2-3 years ago you might not have came out with the points there?
Yeah, I think the comment you made about 2 or 3 years ago, I wouldn't have won that game. No, I wouldn't have won that game because I wasn't the player that I was 2 or 3 years ago. But it's a better mind frame to win ugly No, I disagree with that. I want to go on that stage, average 115, and absolutely destroy whoever I'm playing in front of. If I win that with a 94 average, which I've done tonight, and I've won 8-5 against a world champion, right, happy days. I won the 2 points, but pretty poor. We set high expectations of ourselves, and I want to play to the best of my ability every time. And tonight I've not done that. So yes, I'm happy with the points. Disappointing performance. I'll put it right tomorrow.
And obviously, you had a really good run last year in this competition. Do you think you've got a better chance this year than going a step further?
I don't know really. I think, to be fair, I was probably better form last year than I am now. But with what I've had to deal with over the last 12 months and coming into the Premier League, the critics that I've had, the way that I feel at the moment playing in the Premier League, I probably have got more chance to win, because imagine if I won this, everyone thought I was coming 10th. Imagine if I won it, I'd absolutely love my interviews. Phil's laughing. I'd absolutely love it. So yeah, I think that gives me that extra 5% motivation to prove Phil had him wrong.
Brilliant. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks for talking to me. Well done tonight.
Cheers.